Hello, friends. This is James Whitting with the African American Democratic Clubs of Maryland. I know many of us are disappointed at the outcome of yesterday's election. The fact is, this Wednesday feels a lot like the first Wednesday of 2016. And for the progressive community, for the African American community, and for our Democratic friends and allies, we understand that the losses of the governorship here in Maryland and the races both in Florida with Andrew Gillum and the still contested race in Georgia gives us great pause. I would say, however, particularly for our local candidates here in Harford County, you guys put on a great race, and I have a lot of respect for you. And I think we ought to start by congratulating Andre Johnson on his victory. We ought to congratulate Diane Tobin on becoming a judge. And of course, Ms. Lasante, Delegate Ms. Lasante, and Stephen Johnson. So even though there were some victories here in Harford County and across the state, we increased our Democratic majority in the both the Senate and House of Delegates. So we continue to have a veto-proof majority against the Hogan administration. There's still a lot of disenchantment to be had. And I would say this to you. We're going to do a complete post-mortem of this particular election. We're going to talk about all the candidates. We're going to talk about the races they ran and what may have happened, what may have not have happened, what we could have done better, and how we could better partner with our colleagues at TWW and Indivisible and the other areas so that we could advance. But in your despair, hopefully not your despair, hopefully you're not despairing, I want you to take a look at the other side of this situation. The fact is, in 2016, we had nowhere near the organization or even the outcome that we had in 2018. We've come so far. And this is going to be a long march. I mean, to get people to understand and to adopt a progressive philosophy in Harford County and throughout Maryland is going to continue to take work. So what I would say to you is that, do not fret, continue to stay strong. Please get involved. I ask our friends in the Talbot Rising and the Eastern Shore help us to reach out and organize the community over there. We'll be definitely contacting you in the next couple of weeks. To our friends at Invisible and TWW, the countywide candidates in Harford County for the Democratic side, they lost, but they didn't do badly. We're at about a third of the electorate. That's not bad. We're learning how to run countywide races. There's some things that we could learn, again, looking at the other races. But the fact is, we fielded a full set of candidates between all the organizations here. And that's the first step. Yes, some of the losses are bitter. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat that on the local level. But there's a lot to be learned, and we have a lot to build from. So if you're sitting around despondent or depressed, shake it off. The time for that is over with. When you start working for 2020 and then working on our local elections and start identifying candidates, funding sources, and organizational things that we can put in place for the future. So, I'm very hopeful. We did win back the United States House of Representatives. We still stuck with Andy Harris, but we'll continue to work on that particular situation, and we need to build on the things that we have learned. So don't feel bad at all. I want you guys to feel, I want you guys to continue to work hard and know that 2020 is upon us, and the fruit of these labors will be borne out clearly in the near future. So I want to congratulate all of the candidates, and I know how hard it is and how hard you guys have worked. You guys did one hell of a job, and let's continue to work. From Ben Jealous all the way down. Let's continue to work to make sure that 2020 and 2024 we are even more prepared and more organized to bring this thing home. So thank you. Look out for, we have some things coming up. I'm going to cut you guys an email break, but we do have some things coming up. There's going to be a Christmas party, and we're going to do a post-mortem, I think, right before Thanksgiving. And the Christmas party, of course, will be before Christmas. And and we're going to hit the ground running in 2019. And we really need help organizing over in the Eastern Shore, so we're going to commit a lot of resources to that and trying to get that going. So thank you. God bless. Keep the faith. Just have to continue to sell and believe in progressive policies and candidates here in Maryland and throughout the United States. Thank you.